Hello and welcome to today's show, to Sound Lab, and my name is Chuck Markland. I'm your host today, and here with me is Kim Rosario, and the second, and also goes by the nickname of Blast Beat, which I understand is a drum style and a type of music. And Kim, it is great to have you here today.
Thank you.
And if you could just go on to let us know what inspired you to start playing the drums.
What inspired me to start playing was just seeing them, really. I mean, I grew up in a family of musicians. Like, my mom likes to sing, and my dad would play guitar, and I got into it because my brother had a band, and I seen drums, and, like, I just really liked them. And we went to Guitar Center. I sat on a drum kit and figured out how I could use one, and, like, 3 years later, for my 13th birthday, I got a drum set and started just playing normal stuff. But then I got into metal. I seen a metal video, Black Dahlia Murder's Funeral Thirst, on TV, and I knew that I just had to try and learn how to play that fast. And with my disability, that was kind of hard.
Okay, now
to play that fast.
Okay. And now you mentioned a disability, like a physical ailment.
Yeah.
What kind of physical ailment do you have exactly?
It's a long word. It's arthrogryposis with neuromuscular damage with a variant of Kuckelberg-Willander, which means that my hands have no nerve endings in them, so I can't open them or close them, and my joints are fused, so I can't straighten out my legs or my arms. I can't walk because of the no nerve endings. I don't have much muscle growth.
Okay. Now, with that, you mentioned family and growing up with musicians, and I'm sure the desire came to your mind a lot that, you know, this is something, you know, you wanted to do and want to become, but with your ailment, you noticed that, you know, you might not learn as fast as, you know, as other drummers play. But explain some of the support that you received from your family as to, you know, what kind of helped them get involved in your musical talent.
My mother, she's overprotective, so there wasn't really that much support from her because she wanted me to stay in the little shell she made me. But my brother, he was like, I'm totally for it. He called up a bunch of his friends that were drummers in other bands, and they all came over, and we sat together and figured out how I could do stuff. And first thing we had to tackle was drum thrones, because of the way my legs are, no drum throne is short enough for me to reach the floor. So we use a wicker chair that I got from my grandma, and other than that, there's really no other support that I need. I mean, I can't use my hands to hold the drumstick, so we put a wristband on and slid the drumstick into it. And putting it in between different fingers, I found that you actually gives you better attack and tension on your drums. And then I put the other one in my mouth, which that's always fun to do.
Yeah, that seems like a hard, because the drums are very important in any band, any type of the music industry, because, I mean, that helps keep the beat, and that kind of lets everybody know where they're at, and keeps, you know, the drums keep everybody on track and lets them know. And right now we're just going to go to a cut and look at Kim take control on the drum set here, and let's just watch, and hope you enjoy this, and as Kim shares his talent. Well, welcome back, and I'm sure you enjoyed, and as Kim expressed his emotions, his feelings as he's playing here on the drums, and he joins us back here again. And Kim, what are some of the things that you know, maybe there's someone watching that has a handicap or that has a disability that's looking at getting into, you know, music is a strong passion of anyone's. You know, anyone can be inspired by music. What are some of the things that you can maybe help someone watching here by TV today?
Just really don't look on the internet for guides on how to play drums, because if you're disabled, it's probably not going to help you at all. Because for people that can use all their ailments, and basically it's almost a matter of engineering. You got to sit behind the drum set that you buy, and you got to figure out where you can reach things, where you need them. So it's a long process of trial and error. I've played like 4 shows. Our first 4 shows with my band was horrible because I didn't know what drums needed to be where.
Okay. Now, how long have you been playing the drums, just to give an idea?
I've been playing the drums for 3 years altogether, and 2 years in and out of bands.
Okay. And does your band go on tours or any
Yeah,
type of information
we're not rock
about
stars
there?
yet,
No?
but we play shows on the weekends a lot, and like, it's real fun being with them, because I mean they're like your family too. We got Josh on guitars and my friend Will on vocals. Right now we're still filling up empty slots, but we just get together and jam, and we're like a brotherhood. And we've had lots of fun doing the shows that we do, like Game Studio 360 in Warren. That's a great venue to play because the stage is a lot like this one. It's just right on the floor. There's no stairs, so it's real intimate with your audience, and you can get a good pick going if you play some metal.
Okay, and you mentioned metal. That's the type of music that you like, and some of the bands out there that inspired you to...
Oh, man. The list is unending, but I'll pick my top 5. There was Andy Workman, who plays for Aries Leadum. They broke up, but he's already got a new project going that's going to be killer. And there's Mike Justine of Unearth, which is a more professional band. And there's of course, like the gods of death metal, Cannibal Corpse. If you're into death metal, you got to be into them. Paul Merkowitz is his name. And just really just like any kind of music I like to throw in my drumming. Like for one of our songs we have called Plan of Attack, I go from doing a blast beat, which is used in metal, to doing a 2-step shuffle beat, which is used in country music.
Oh, that's a mix.
Yeah, it's a mix, but it works. You just got to get the timing and get everything going.
Now, you mentioned you play with your mouth. Now,
yeah.
How's that? That had to be, as starting off playing the drums, that had to be some type of challenge.
Well, starting off playing the drums, I only played with one hand with the drumstick in my wristband, like you guys seen. And then as a joke one day, I put one in my mouth, started playing, and then I was like, hey, I think we found something here. And that was the first year I had been into drums. It was like New Year's Eve, and I put it in there just joking around, and we were like, we got something. Of course, that show that we played on New Year's Eve sucked because I just learned how to play with 2 sticks, so the cymbals were completely off timing with the drums.
Now, you joke around with that. Now, is there any past events that where you had some malfunctions with the embarrassing moments or anything like that?
Yes. We were playing at a Battle of the Bands in Game Studio 360. I was doing a blast beat, and what I didn't know is as I was doing it and pivoting myself, I was pushing myself backwards. So 5 steps into it, you just hear but, and then you just hear a big boom, and I'm not on the stage anymore because my chair went completely off the stage. And the security guys, they didn't know, for some reason, I guess they thought I could get up on my own, so for like a good half a minute, I was laying back there asking for help, and all you could hear was my band still playing. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, Kim, thanks for joining us here today, and I'm sure you inspired the audience. And stay tuned with us, and we'll be right back with more of Sound Lab.